Now at 6, 13 News Now speaks exclusively with the Virginia Beach Police Chief, Paul Neudigate, about a growing problem with teens and gun violence. The chief's message to parents about how you can prevent a tragedy. A renewed push for safety, what one city leader has to say one day after a child accidentally shoots a baby in Hampton. And Portsmouth residents want to know where their money is going as a $1 million water bill keeps growing at the Charlestown condominiums. Tonight, the city's possible solution.
We begin at 6 with an exclusive interview with the police chief of Virginia Beach, where teen violence has a grip on the city.
So most of the city's homicides this year involve kids, either victim or suspect, and the violence often stems from trivial spats. We learned from the chief today that one teen this year was killed over a marijuana deal. Another was shot because of a lover's triangle. And a slap on a basketball court escalated into another fatal shooting. Chief Neudigate tonight tells us they all have one thing in common. The teens pulling the trigger should never have had the gun to begin with.
We can say all day, we're not going to tolerate it, it's unacceptable. What does that get us? I still have 5 out of 7 homicides involving kids.
Virginia Beach Police Chief Paul Neudigate has some ideas for addressing youth gun violence in the city. On the police side of things, it means cracking down on marijuana sales. Marijuana accounts for 90% of the city's drug-related crime.
If you are selling it, we are still going to proactively investigate and charge you.
Virginia Beach police have arrested 6 teens in fatal shootings this year. So how are juveniles getting these weapons?
10% of all the vehicles that are broken into in Virginia Beach, they get a gun.
And once they get a gun, Chief Neudigate says teens aren't shy about showing it off.
14-year-olds, 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds posting all over social media.
You think their parents know?
Well, to me, how can they not know?
And that's where the city's top cop comes down hard on parents.
If I could go to open source Instagram or one of these other and see pictures of your children posing with weed and guns, I think you could find that too.
Chief Neudigate doesn't think police could have prevented any of the youth homicides this year. Instead, he says it's going to take help on the home front.
You need to go into your kids' rooms and you need to look and see if they have a firearm in there. And if they do, you need to take it. They have no right, a child has no right to a firearm.
The chief says if you do find a gun in your kid's room, you can drop it off at the police station with no questions asked. And one more thing to note here, 2 of those homicides involving children this year happened in Level Green. And new tonight, we confirmed through the chief that they are working to install shot spotter technology in that neighborhood and hope to have it up and working by July.